Hey Serena, what are you doing for Valentine's Day?
I like to cry, and then I'm probably gonna go to sleep.
Oh, wait a minute. Are we airing?
Good morning, Coyotes. I am Serena Castillo.
I'm Xavier Kerner, and we're not your host for this week's episode, so we're gonna pass it off to the Johnsons, so.
Good morning, Coyotes. I'm Mrs. Johnson, and I am here with my cute boo.
Mr. Johnson here. Thanks, babe. But before we start this episode, please stand up for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag
If you are interested in taking a CTE class offered at EVIT, it's time to apply. Check your Jupiter email for instructions on how to apply online. EVIT will be on campus tomorrow to meet with prospective students. Have any questions? Ask your counselor.
Are y'all ready for the third annual dodgeball tournament? The tournament is scheduled for February 21st. Teams consist of 6 people. Entry is $3 per person or $18 a team. Sign-ups are until February 19th. Sign up now and remember the 5 Ds of dodgeball: dodge, dip, duck, dive, and dodge. Hey love, did you even know that last week was Multicultural Week?
Yes, I did, honey bun. In fact, I thought that assembly was really cool. Great MCs, by the way.
Rundown reporters went down to interview one of the performers to teach us a little bit more about her culture.
Oh yeah, I cannot wait to see this.
Hi, I'm Naina, and this is the time I learned about my culture. Being Indian, it's a broad term, but it can also funnel down to different things. So you have Indian, and then you can categorize yourself into a North Indian or a South Indian. I'm North Indian, and from there, you can funnel yourself down even further. And there are different types of North Indian. I'm Gujarati. So I first started Bollywood dancing when I was around 7 or 8. I joined a dance company, and I originally didn't want to do it, but my mom pushed me a lot to try it, and it ended up being something that I think really defines me. So after joining the company, a while later I developed my own style, and I ended up leaving the company because I didn't like their choreography. So I would participate at events outside of school, and I'd do talent shows. Then I ended up coming to high school, and I would teach my class, and I would also perform at concerts here, but I didn't think I'd have the opportunity to teach Rush. And I think it's amazing that I'm able to express my culture to now the whole school. The dance that Rush is doing has 2 parts. The first part is traditional Bollywood with a mix of belly dancing. So Bollywood dance is taking inspiration from the moves and the songs that are used in Bollywood films and turning that into a dance. And the second half is more traditional Indian folk dance called Garba. And so Garba, that type of Indian folk dancing, is something that Gujaratis, my type of Indians, do. Traditionally, the dance is done in a circle around like a frame or a picture of our god, which would be in the middle. We obviously don't have that, but we will be doing dances in circles, so hopefully it'll be really entertaining. This is the time I learned about my culture.
And you just watched a TTI on the Rundown.
I wish I could move like that.
Hey, it's all right. If you want to take dance lessons, I'll do them with you.
Well, a couple that dances together stays together. Did you donate to Pennies for Patients yet? If not, you're in luck, because NHS has extended the deadline to today. If every student and teacher donates $2, coaches Johnson and I are going to shave our heads. NHS will be coming by your classes today to collect your boxes full of pennies, dimes, quarters, and dollar bills. Kudos to Coach Vignes's class that has raised over $160 alone. Who can beat him? The prize is an Olive Garden lunch for your 4th hour class if you do. Let's go!
We've had a great winter sports season this year.
Wrestling is making their annual trip to the state championships, and girls basketball just wrapped up a phenomenal season.
It's sad to see this season end. Let's hit it over to our sports anchors for a closer inside scoop on sports.
Welcome
morning,
comes to
Kyle.
another special.
Welcome back to.
Well, who says you get to go
That's
first?
my
I'm the
point.
executive here.
Okay, this isn't gonna work.
One more time.
We need a replacement. Right.
Good morning, Coyotes.
Welcome back. No. First, let's kick it with soccer for a bit. The Lady Coyotes shut out AJ 2-0 Monday night. Congratulations to our own Taylor Southwick for scoring a goal in her final game as a Coyote. She plays defense. They don't score that often. Sophomore midfielder Ava Armstrong wrapped up a solid second season with 9 goals and 6 assists. She finished 3rd in region in goals and points. Props to senior goalkeeper Alexia Walls for shutting out 4 opponents this year.
Dribbling over to basketball. You see what I did there? You can dribble in both soccer and basketball. Anyways, the boys secured their first winning season in 4 years with a record of 15-11. Isaac Arolado dropped 16 on the Washington Rams on senior night last week in a 71-65 win. Arolado finished the season 3rd in region in scoring and 4th in points per game.
The girls suffered a heartbreaking defeat Tuesday night against those pesky prospectors. The loss ends their run at a region title and a playoff berth. The season finale shouldn't put a damper on an otherwise amazing season for the Lady Hoopsters. Their 17 wins is the second most in a season, and Coach Webster moved into 3rd place in a school history with 105 career wins. She needs just 8 more to set the school record. Look for the girls to compete for a region championship again next season as they return 3 of the region's top scorers in juniors Teresa De La Cruz and London Cunningham and sophomore Acacia Melvin. Melvin is also on pace to shatter the school rebounding record next season. She led the region with 272 boards this year. We sent our wrestling crew down to Poston for the sectional tournament last weekend to catch the guys in action, where 7 athletes qualified for tomorrow's state tournament. Let's go and take a look. Best of luck to Sean McDougall, Xavier Fernandez, Mikey Davenport, Michael Burgos, and section champs Seth Fernandez, Cody Owen, and Bubba Tanima as they attempt to bring home a state title up in Prescott.
Speaking of champions, about 3 weeks ago we lost one of the greatest NBA players of all time.
Cannon, I understand you made something for them, is that right?
That's right. Now let's go ahead and take a look at this tribute I put together for you guys.
Chest looking, gets it to Bryant. Bryant dribbling, has to put it up with the buzzer. Banks it in! He banks in the 3! And the Lakers win the game! And that is just greatness. Spurs cannot buy a triple. Kobe wheeling. What a play to Turiaf. And the foul.
And a chance to tie.
What a delivery. Run out by Kobe Bryant. Behind the what did I just see?
This is what I know,
Kobe does best, and that's bring people to their
right
feet.
before you fall.
Sensation. Clock is down to 5.
Stumbling around, you've been guessing your direction, except you can see it all. Now I have a name, I have a name. I to blame? Who am I to blame? No. And I cannot be changed, I cannot be changed.
High school, even before that. This is one-on-one matchup we have been looking forward to.
Oh, Kevin, this is great. This is what the NBA is all about.
They are the most exciting two players in a long time.
When you hear the debate every day at the barbershop,
Play. I mean, that's pretty amazing. That pass was made from beyond half court. Holding his side was AD. By the way, LeBron had a chance to go over and say hello to Kobe, who is sitting in the front row right in midcourt. There's Mr. Bryant.
It's his daughter Gianna that's sitting beside him.
I can keep you safe, I can keep you safe. Do not be afraid, do not be afraid. You're feeling sorry, I'm feeling fine. Don't you put any more stress on yourself, it's one day at a time. Getting pretty late. And I feel cause around like it is, I keep counting the time, you're in circles.
Well, Coyotes, that's all for today. Make sure to...
I told you guys to get out of here.
Scram.
Don't you just love the love in the air?
Oh, it makes me want to tell someone that I love them.
Right.
And that's exactly what Tristan and his production crew did with their happiness experiment.
What makes you happy? Well, consider this. Psychologists have scientifically proven that one of the greatest contributing factors in your happiness is how much gratitude you show. Yeah, crazy, huh? Let it marinate for a second. You can thank me later because we thought it might be kind of fun to test it out for ourselves. We gathered 3 volunteers to act as our subjects and then had them take a test. Just a few questions that would give us a pretty good idea of their current level of happiness. And then we had them close their eyes, think of someone who inspired them, someone amazing or important to them. We had them write down a paragraph or 2 about why that person was so important. They thought this was the end of the experiment until we really put them on the spot and asked them to call that person and tell them what they wrote.
I'm gonna be sleeping in a bit.
What's up, Mom?
Hey, Mom.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Hi, baby.
Hi, Mom. I'm actually on a segment for the Rundown, and they told me to write you a letter, so I wrote you a letter, and here it is.
I am writing this letter to you to express my feelings towards you. You were the only real manly figure in my life. Having the lack of a father made growing up confusing and hard.
And one of the things they had me do is write a letter to a person who inspires me.
You have no idea how much you mean to me. Each day I'm grateful for your smile, and even when I've had a bad day, I know that you always have my back and that I have yours, and truly you inspire me to work hard and achieve my goals, and I'm glad that I'm your daughter and you're my mom. So I just wanted to tell you that.
You being rough on me made me tough and made me a man. Thank you for everything, bro. Love you, your boy, Michael.
It says, Dear Mom, thanks for showing me and allowing me to be the person that I am today. You taught me what it looks like to be a woman who's in charge of her own life and doesn't need to worry about what others think about her. Thanks for teaching me to work hard, persevere, and look for the good around me. My joy in service comes from the lessons that you taught me and the example that you set. You are my hero. Love, Stacy.
Well, you just made my whole entire day. Thank you.
Of course, I love you so much.
Well, thank you for that. That's definitely some positive reinforcement, because many times in life I definitely feel like I've let you and Dominic down as a brother and a potential father figure. But you have grown up absolutely exceeding every expectation I ever had of you. And I'm very proud to watch you grow and develop and turn into the man that you're turning into, because you're going to do some amazing things.
I didn't do anything. I just brought you up as a daughter the best I could. You came to this earth with your own spirit.
Well, thank you for what you think you didn't do, but you don't realize you did.
Oh, you're welcome. I'm so blessed to be your mother.
I'm blessed to be your daughter. All right.
Oh,
I'll
thank
catch you later. I love you.
Okay, I love you. Bye-bye.
I just wanted to let you know that I love you very much.
I love you more, and have an awesome day. Thank you so much.
You too. Bye.
Yeah, thank you. Seriously.
No, thank you for everything.
Before we let them go, we gave them one last test. After writing the paragraph about their loved one, happiness levels raised between 2 and 4%. Good, but we could do better. After picking up the phone and calling that person, we saw happiness increase between 4 and 32%. So either way, expressing your gratitude will make you a happier person. But something that's incredibly interesting is that the person who experienced the biggest jump in happiness was the least happy person who walked in the door. What does that mean? It means if you're having a particularly tough time, trying this out will more than likely have a greater impact on you. I promise you, you'll be happy.
Wow, my heart pitter-pattered a bit watching that.
Should we call our kids and tell them we love them?
Nah, it's all right, but Tawny, if you're watching this, we love you.
And make sure you put away your laundry when you get home. So, honey, where are we going tomorrow night?
What you feeling? Asian, Indian, Mexican?
Nando's!
A year has passed since Nando's Mexican Cafe in Queen Creek has opened. A very popular location for many, we had to see what the mass appeal was. So we decided to visit, look at some food, and ask some questions.
Honestly, we can't count on our fingers. We've seen so many great people. Queen Creek is a very family-oriented neighborhood that we're happy to be a part of. We have 4 locations, so we've seen a lot of people from the other locations trickle into, just regulars of all kinds. A typical work day, so it depends if you're in the back of the house or the front of the house. If you're in the back of the house and you're a cook, typical work days include prepping all the food, so they prep all day long, starting as early as 8 a.m. And they're here until about 10 p.m., 11 o'clock. They work long days. A lot of them work 6 days a week too. As far as the front of the house goes, we interact with people a lot, we bring food out, we just make sure the food is up to par too. Serve drinks.
One of our biggest things is like really getting to know our customers. Like a lot of them I've formed a lot of friendships with them. I know several of our regulars, so it's a very family friendly oriented place.
We have a lot of regulars that come in here. We've seen several people 2 or 3 days a week. Otherwise, we see some people once a week. We see a lot of new faces too. We love some new faces too, because that just means more people are learning about our concept. Yeah, we stand out from the rest because we are, like Maddie said, very family oriented. Our staff is made up of family members. Maddie actually works with 2 of her siblings here. Her uncle is one of the owners. I personally have a sister that works at our Mesa location, and I have a brother that works in Chandler. We're honestly just made up of families, and family is truly our main ingredient.
I think one of the classic dishes that I have loved since a kid is the Pollo Rico. It's like a chicken chimney, and it's smothered in this like spicy cream cheese, and then layered with cheese on top. Probably not your healthiest meal, but it gets the job done. It's so good.
It's definitely good for any cheat day.
Yeah.
And my personal favorite would be the chicken spinach enchilada. Just eat grilled chicken inside, you can't beat it. A little healthier than Puerto Rico, not much. I'd say our top sellers are the Puerto Rico for sure, the Alfredo's green chili pork, House Margarita, you can't beat it. Queso dip is definitely great. Yeah, so we have lunch specials that run every day from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. and it's really great because they incorporate a lot of different things from the menu that you can try out. So we have like different combos, like our lunch special A's, like a cheese enchilada. You get a taco and like rice and beans. So you get to like try out different things. We have the Puerto Rico on there as well. It's just like a great way to try those. It's every single day, Monday through Sunday. So we open Monday through Friday at 11 a.m. and we run until about 9 p.m. And then, or Friday nights we actually close at 10 as well as Saturdays. But now we just started our breakfast menu, so we're open on the weekends, which is Saturday and Sunday from 9 a.m. We start with our breakfast, then which is super good. It's brand new. We've had a lot of positive feedback. I personally tried like probably everything on the menu. I loved everything. Yeah. We have like things from pancakes to omelets to like breakfast nachos and breakfast quesadillas, breakfast burritos, of course. So it's just all really good stuff.
This has been Xavier Kerner reporting for The Rundown.
With Valentine's Day coming up, we have a special segment for you today.
We had couples around campus test each other on how well they really know each other.
Okay. You've seen it on TikTok, you've seen it at the weddings, but now you're seeing it at The Rundown. This is the couples game.
Make the first move. Who's the better driver? I don't know.
That's definitely what.
Who's a pickier eater? The pickier eater. Who's a pickier eater? Who snores louder? Who snores louder? Who's more likely to say something embarrassing in their sleep? Who wakes up first?
Sometimes.
Who's more likely to start an argument?
What?
Who has the best style?
Yeah.
If he said him,
bro, you're so dumb.
Except today.
Oh, you look like, God damn it. A Ziploc baggie. Huh?
Oh.
That wraps up this week's show.
This was fun, babe.
I told you, sugar.
Don't forget, have a safe Valentine's Day, Coyotes. And if you're thinking about asking that special someone, this is your sign to do it.
From everyone here from The Rundown, have a great Thursday. Now let's go spend some quality time together.